All right, and we're back for game 5. Cutting out all that waiting time. All right, so we're going to play first. And we have a desirable hand. I mean, I prefer one more land, but we have counter magic. We have a Delver, so we'll keep this and we'll get straight into it. Hopefully we can go 4-1. 4-1 would be a nice record, you know? I think that loss could have been prevented and we could have made to game 3 if I didn't take a greedy hand. One mana hands and magic are bad. Here we go. Let's run this out. And hopefully he flips on upkeep without any resistance from our opponent. It does not. That's unfortunate. Let's attack in for 1. Mana, and we will throw the Hermit out. We want to get damage on board. That's why I didn't foretell the see it coming. Lotus Cobra. Okay. Decline. This is good. This is good. This is good. If they decide to try to play a Chariot, the Hermit's there. If they do, we can divide anything. Basically, we're dividing anything. We either counter or divide it by 0. So let's come over here and let's just attack. Let's see if he's willing to block, or PDX Wolf is willing to block with their creatures. I didn't think they were. They're probably trying to build up for a Chariot. Maybe they forgot what the Hermit does. Or they're going for something else entirely, because I don't know. I can only speculate. A second Cobra. Let's counter that. And if you want to race, let's race. Flip Delver? No. I'm fine, but I'm fine with mana. I'm fine with drawing lands. We need mana. Pass. There you go. What you got for me? What you got for me? Or are you just gonna like burn the mana because you don't have anything? The Chariot, I figured. You know, so here's an interesting situation, right? So a part of me wants to divide this Chariot by 0 and then learn, or I could just use the Hermit, but I kind of prefer to keep the damage on the board. So I think I might just divide this by 0 and get greedy. I don't know if I want the Delver to flip, you know? I'm going to divide it by 0. This might be a greedy play, but I'm going to do it. And we'll get the teachings because they have more lands, cards in hand than us. Flip? No flip of the Delver. Yikes. Alright, so now we know that they're probably going to block now. So let's get rid of this. And no, we're not going to do that. We'll send the Delver over. And if they fight us, I'm going to be really upset here because that would probably just be my misplay. Or they just didn't draw the land. But if they have a fight card, this is going to be really awkward. Finally. Okay. So I can go foretell. Alright, let's just attack. Take 3. Go to 9. I'm going to foretell this. And then a part of me wants to just go teachings, but I don't want to risk I don't want to risk not drawing a land. So we'll just leave it like that. We'll say go. Because the Chariot is like what they want. The Chariot's their end game. Or Ren and 7 maybe even. But it seems like they're having like mana issues right now. Yep. I take it. Well, actually, let me behold the multiverse. Because we might draw a card we like. Okay. That's not particularly what we want. But it could help. But not in the scenario we want. And we take 6, go to 10. Yeah, I would use a token and look for land. Or you play the pack leader, that works too. Okay, so I think the game's over now. Attack. Alron's Epiphany. Play this. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, perhaps I should have activated the Faceless Haven, but overzealous mistake, possibly. We don't know that just yet, but we're gonna go Hermit. Hermit. And we're gonna pass turn. They have no choice but to try and kill us this turn. And we get a concession, that's good. Again, not particularly sure what I'm supposed to be taking out here. We know that they may put the Snakeskin Veil or Snakeskin card in. Get some hexproof +1/+1 counter on target creature. But I don't really see that not as something we can handle. Negate, yeah, I just don't think we need help with anything. The deck, because most decks, they're trying to play cards and get something onto the board. Our deck is just, I don't think many decks can interfere with our strategy. Because at the end of the day, our strategy is just to simply get a creature on the board, either turn 1 or turn 2, and then punch them in the face while protecting that creature. Because that creature is going to be basically saying, hey, you have 5 turns left to live, or you have 6 turns left to live, depending on the damage or the creature in question. And they know that. So what they'll start to try to do is they become more worried about killing this creature rather than trying to do what their deck does, you know? So instead of trying to implement their own strategy, they've now become obsessed with trying to stop ours. And they pay the price because we have tools that stop their interaction with our cards, you know? Now this, again, is another greedy hand. This is actually the one that we lost with. We can go Delver turn 1. But again, they're on the draw, so let's just look for something else. That's sus as hell. We're gonna mulligan again. I'll keep Deluge. The odds of Renin 7 coming out, or even a creature, Planeswalker. It's tough. The reason why I keep the creatures is because I want to chump blockers and recurring threats, but what I'll do is I'll do this. We don't know what we don't know what their opening hand is. They took a mulligan as well. But we have our Delver, so it's really good. I like that draw. Creature. Got it. Flip? No flip. That's fine. We won't attack. We'll play this guy to the board, and we'll let you become the aggressor that you are. No blocks. Now, what we could have did there is we could have double blocked that, but I didn't do that, so that's a tactical mistake on my part. Sorry, guys, it's getting late. We will pass turn. We should have double blocked and killed that thing. I was gonna draw a card. Another question here is, are we still the aggro deck here? Given the circumstances, I would say I think it's time to start chump blocking. Snakeskin Veil. thinking about it. Yep, that's a really good card. Their deck is going off. Let's stop that. Okay, we need something. That's not particularly something, but nothing either. I mean, if I live long enough, because I can take 8 damage here. Pump, pump, pump. Yeah, no, I think we actually lose this game. Especially if they have the fight card, we lose this game here. Let's block. Let's not block. Because you might have a chariot. And I don't want the chariot to come out. Okay, that's not. Yeah, I'm just dead here, I think. Nope, we gotta keep playing. We gotta keep playing. Oh, he's gonna give his guy trample. We're dead. Watch him pump. If he pumps this, then we're dead. Okay, he doesn't. Surprised. Talked a little. Okay, okay. More creatures means we're probably more dead. Okay, good game. We'll go to match 3. We'll count to 4, then we'll just press OK. Gotta make them think we're sideboarding something. 1. We'll go in at 204. Submit. Seems like they're sideboarding for the draw. Okay, here we go. Powerful game 3. Well, game 3. Match 5. Okay. We will keep this. Not quite Delver. Not quite Delver. Ascendant Spirits. It just takes some time to build up to it, but it's fine. We still love you all the same. Alright, we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to foretell this instead of upgrading it, because we don't know if the next card is land or not, and we want to hit our lands. Okay, this is good. And we know they're not going to trade this, so we'll attack over. Go 1, we'll go 2, and we're going to pump this. And what we're also going to do is we're going to bounce this now, because they may have a snakeskin veil on their upkeep. So we're going to bounce this. We don't want to get blown out. And that's a land. That's perfect. We'll keep that on top. Because right now our strategy is just to simply upgrade our guy as much as possible. And we don't have to worry about a chariot coming out this turn. So that's good. Double snake. Alright, here we go. Upgrade. Attack for 4. Here we go. Yep. Is there a world in which we lose this game? Because there's a 5-drop enchantment, I believe it is. I think it costs 5 mana, and it doubles the attack of all creatures. The possibility of that happening it's not 0, but that is something that I am concerned about. So I think here I'm going to not do 6 damage to them. See, because I'm trying to kill them, right? But they're trying to kill me as well. So I think here I'm going to attack just for 4 here. And there's no reason to get entirely reckless because we can always draw on their step. So if they have a fight card, we can try to counter it with the Hermit. But if they do have a fight card, we're in trouble, you know? Sure, that's okay. We will go like this. But he's going to chariot, I think. Well, it's too late now. Okay, that's not as bad as I initially thought. But we're still in danger. I think the divide by 0 should save us. Hopefully. At least I'm being optimistic here. This is getting very dangerous. Especially, again, if they have the snakeskin veil. We are in trouble. Yep. Hopefully they do something main phase 1. I'd prefer if they did that. Rather than them just trying to kill me now. Okay, that's awkward. Well, at least they can't pump, right? This is 7, 8, 9. But again, if he has snakeskin, I'm in trouble. So it's fine. Let's just see what happens here. Because I can go to 1 without it so much as an issue, you know? I can go to 1 damage. That's fine. I feel like this is a trap. Well, if we make it to end phase, we'll just upgrade the Ascendant Spirit to 6/6, or we might get a concession here. What are you planning? Yeah, that was fine. And the game's over. Back. And we win it. So the deck is yeah. There we go. So the deck is officially 4-1. And that 4-1 is actually very questionable because on my end, it was a pilot error. I kept a greedy hand, you know? So as far as my ending thoughts on this deck, as I've said, it's very potent at what it does. It gets on the board, and I feel like there's really nothing that I need to side in against other decks. So guys, if you have any ideas for the sideboard, please comment down below and let me know which you would put into the deck. But outside of that, if you enjoy these types of videos, please be sure to like the video, comment down below, and also, if you could, subscribe to me. And also, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. I generally stream during the mornings, most weekdays. But outside of that, take care. See you in the next video.